and welcome back to Celebrity Sundays. We just had a little brief intermission because I'm emotionally dysregulated for some reason, and I'm a little bitch who rage quits in rage and end streams. Okay, and y'all know I can't stay mad for the fucking life of me. So then I just regret it like 2 seconds later. I already just apologized, to a couple people because I was like screaming into the freaking microphone. Hi. I just want to collect myself for a second and figure out where I want to take the show before we get people up and it takes on a life of its own, because that kind of just happened. And I don't know. Maybe not Trump is the topic. Maybe we can, and maybe not my stalker. These things are kind of like hot button issues, especially my personal hot buttons of things that trigger me. Hi. No, Monty was being perfectly nice, coming up and giving me good advice. How is she? She's not psychic. She doesn't know everything that I've done. But for me, it feels like an insult because I'm just like, of course you've tried that. But she's just trying to be helpful. It's the obvious advice, and sometimes people need to hear obvious advice, and it's not an insult. I do this to people all the time. I'm sharing things with them, and it's not because I think they don't know, it's more that I think maybe they need to be reminded, and she was totally right. Like, I shouldn't be giving air to any of the people involved. It's been something I've felt conflicted on personally, so I think that's why I got triggered too, because I don't know if I'm doing, I don't think I don't know what I'm supposed to do in this bizarro situation. There's not a rule book, So basically everyone's doing panels right now, fucking with my time slot. Well, today's show started early because we had Based Centrist on. I just need to collect myself. Let me just hang out with you guys for a minute. Okay? No one's coming up right now. I'm going to withhold the link for a minute because obviously I'm not suited for human interaction. I'm obviously a bitch. But at the same time, it's a stressful situation. It's a stressful situation. Yeah, it's a stressful situation to me. And it's so weird. Monty is a friend of who's relatively, I think, new-ish to the channel. I met her through the Hormexer channel. She's like a regular on his channel. I have a lot of different people with different political views in my audience. I love that. I don't mind if people argue. I'm not, I think that's great. I think just for me personally, I'm not super knowledgeable on international relations. I don't think I have the answers there. I don't even have the fucking answers to pull my ass out of bed, And I was thinking of doing a series that's building a worldview, because I feel like I need to just restart from the bottom up, starting with episode 1, epistemology, episode 2, moral philosophy, episode 3, economics, episode 4, social policy, episode 5, U.S. government, et cetera, et cetera. And it would probably be boring, but I think it would be personally enriching to me, I don't know what I'm doing with this channel at all. And I don't, well, I guess I know why there's not that many. There's 20 other streams going on right now, but it is jarring to go from 120 viewers to 18. But YouTube fucking does me dirty like that. And maybe I do myself dirty like that by just not being appealing enough to pull people away from other things. I guess I need to improve. I'm open to advice if you just say it so gently as to not trigger the baby. Maybe I'm PMSing. I stopped tracking my cycle because I had finished my period, and usually I have an excellent 2 weeks after that. That's my good 2 weeks. And I'm more productive and stuff But instead of having a good 2 weeks, that was like a horrible 2 weeks. And I was feeling really depressed and drained and overwhelmed. And I just started a job and I had shit going on. And then all these people start dropping documentaries about how I'm a horrible person, you know? And then my stalker just getting involved. And yeah, I don't know, guys. Plot twist, I'm a fucking human being. And like, probably mentally ill. So I know. I just like, I don't know. I just felt like I didn't know. I just was getting angry and triggered. I was getting really triggered. And I just, I don't like this aspect of me that's been seeming to get worse lately. Better in some ways and worse than others. All right, we're not 5. We're a 6 at minimum, okay? Especially with the weight loss. Clean, skinny, rich bitches. And I just got this sweater today. It was $12 at the new vintage store downtown. I'm obsessed with it. I mean, I honestly, she was saying stuff that I could picture myself saying to someone in the same situation. Just without really like thinking, you're just like, this is an obvious, like, helpful thing, And, she doesn't know that this is like a really, really new thing of me just being so not giving a fuck that I have been interacting with it, And I don't really know the ethics of that or what, but it feels, I don't know. I'm just trying to navigate a really weird situation. And it's like, not everyone is gonna be informed on me. This is my entitlement to think that like everyone has watched all my videos and knows like all of my shit. No, there's a decent amount of people who are brand new here. Yeah. I just wanted to collect myself for a second. And I don't know. I just wanted to chill out for a second. And just talk to chat. Feel coddled, Need a little tender loving from the chatters. The hair is looking crazy, though. But do you know what else is crazy? Is how fucking skinny I am. And I would like to show it off. Okay? At least I have that going for me. Well, I have a lot going for me, actually. I'm so fucking excited for Vegas. The hotel is booked. It is on the strip. It looks so fucking cool. The plane tickets are bought. And I think I want to announce it soon. I want to announce the date soon so that people, can obviously clear their calendars to be watching all of this crazy content of me and Ava Tha G meeting up in person with Princess IRL. Not just that, in Vegas. It's, that seems, I don't know. I'm super proud that we were able to pull this off, as like smaller streamers. And I just so appreciate that we have an audience that was willing to fund it, It's trying to make something good out of like a bizarre situation that brought us all together, which was our interaction with the Thorpes, So I appreciate it. Wasn't all bad, but goddamn. All right. I'm going to give the link for just Based Centrist for now because I can see like I'm a little tired and like I don't feel sharp right now. So I don't feel like sharp to do like any debates or anything. That's not but I don't mind if other people do it. I was getting a little lost in the sauce personally. Oops, I didn't mean to like have that comment up. That seems like bitchy. Oh wait, let me show how skinny I am, and then we're gonna bring you back up. That's not being entitled, Ruby. The entire panel was telling her that you were handling it best you could and not be irresponsible as you wanted. Because it's no matter what, the smarter move. If I like because I am like, I feel myself caving to a lower impulse by engaging. I'm caving to a lower impulse by engaging with it. The absolute, if I was a perfect human being, I don't know. I guess I don't know what the right move is when it's been taken this far and everyone happens to be YouTubers. How fucking gay is that? Like, oh my God. Yeah, I told you, okay, we're winning at skinny, but not at me. Who's that girl? Na, 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 na. I'm that girl. Size 5 kind of bitch. Size 6 doesn't fit. Skinny, skinny, skinny. Ha 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 ha, bitch. At least I have one thing going for me. And fortunately, it's the one thing that makes me feel pretty good about myself right now. So we've got some wins. We've got some wins going on, people. But it's a lot to just win so much, so often, all the time. Okay, we can take some losses. Am I ovulating? I don't know, because I just rage ended my own stream. It's not giving ovulation, it's giving cuckoo. Well, I say after he dropped the sex vids, yeah, like it would be so hard to just not respond at all. Like, when it's all just being thrown in my face. And like, oh God, just the worst fucking people. All working together. You can play games on stream like you did a while back. That calms the mood. True. Yeah, we can just watch like some stupid like pop the balloon, whatever. Like social experiment, dumb shit. I'm just feeling a little tired. I don't know. I think it's the like seasonal. When it starts getting dark early, I think the energy goes lower. All right, I'm going to bring just Based Centrist back. I know people are confused. Yes, I'm doing this episode a little differently. And I should have just probably left it just us for the time being and then maybe had him sign off. But people were saying things in chat that I just wanted clarity on, because sometimes I feel like people just say, like, you're wrong, you're dumb, this and that. But they don't offer an explanation as to specifically why. And I'm wide open. I'm wide open and trying to reformulate a cohesive worldview from scratch, because my mind was scrambled by the psychotic episode. Bingo, take a shot, bitch. Fuck the chair. All right, I'm going to give it to Based Centrist. Chill. Okay, I talked to him specifically about doing this because we haven't chatted in a while. And also, fun fact, this initially was going to be a show of us. That's what it kind of inspired it. It was like, I forgot what we were talking about doing. It was going to be totally different. It was going to be like a political thing. And then, I don't know. It's just hard to consistently schedule shit like that. So I just turned it into like an open panel shit show that it is. All right, I'm grabbing I'm sending it to Based Centrist right now. Weed, shrooms, and Xanax. Dude, stop. There's a better way. Do you know that you can have the light of God can fill your soul up instead of shoving drugs and scrambling your precious brain? Well, debatable, but exactly. Donate. I am demonetized. I'm gonna reapply in a couple days. I think I'm gonna reapply after the Vegas trip, because that looks like a good content to be like, look, I'm just doing like Vegas trips and collabing, because right now my channel's a little messy, so I'm gonna give it a couple days. So if you want to donate, support the Ruby Project, aka my life, because I just work part-time in a bookstore and do this. Yeah, hit the Cash App, hit the fucking links. Typically, I weighed myself and fully clothed, I am 138. So that means that without clothes, I'm like 137. But it's annoying. All my friends are too PC to comment on weight, because everyone has eating disorders. Oops, I keep forgetting to send a link. Wow. Oopsie. Okay. All right, I'm sending. I just sent the link. Okay. And I'm gonna let you on later, Spicoli. You're gonna be like the dessert of the show, okay? But you have a very strong personality, and you are very salacious in the things that you say. Handling go to McDonald's. Who is DNT Dynamite? I don't know if I've seen you here before. I ain't seen you around these parts. It's a tight-knit little community, okay? If you get down to 125, I'll take you to Spain next year. I'm going to get down to 125 because I enjoy eating healthy and exercising. I've always been vegetarian, mostly vegan, often gluten-free as well. I was vegan and gluten-free while I was smoking crack. I've always just been this like freaking bizarro dichotomy of things that make sense and things that absolutely do not. Let me put my headphones on so I can get Based Centrist up here. And everyone, I'm gonna do a panel like after. The plan I had was just for us like catch up and talk about whatever, and then I was gonna open up and do like the normal panel after that. I just thought it'd be fun to do fucking something different, okay? Jeez. Oh yeah, okay. Wow, game on, bitch. Game on, bitch. I'm gonna get your channel fucking deleted. Hey,
we're back.
We are back. Yeah. Sorry about
hopefully
that.
My audio's a little bit better. I tried a different setting on here, but it's hard to do it with the phone.
It sounds fine to me. I mean, it just sounds like phone audio, but it's not like really bad. It's just like not crystal clear. It just sounds normal though.
Yeah. I'll figure something else out in the future.
Drugs are bad. Xanax is deceptively, it seems like safe. It's deceptively like benign seeming, but Xanax has ruined me more than heroin, but not as much as fentanyl. Actually, I don't know. No, that's not true. It's comparable. It's a fucked up to go through benzodiazepine withdrawal. Not fun. Even though it would be fucking, I would like one right now. And I think I deserve one because I'm on half my dose of methadone. That's why I'm so triggered. That's also a thing, is I've like gone way down on my methadone.
That's good though.
Yeah, I feel so much better like being on at least like a smaller dose, and I'm going to feel a lot better once they're just fully off of it. Because there's side effects. There are side effects. It's a very serious drug. It's not, like it's... And I've been on it now for a couple of years.
Yeah, just to comment on what happened before, though. In future, just remember you're in control of this. You can just kick people that you don't want here. You don't have to end things. You don't have to run away. If you don't want somebody there, just kick them out. It doesn't have to be...
but I'm a rage quitter. I don't know why. It's just something I'm trying to be better about it. Like I removed myself from the panel and came back a couple times. I was trying. I need to stop yelling. I need to stop yelling. I have an issue with yelling.
I've got earbuds in, so I'm struggling to know how loud I'm talking.
No, chat. Is the audio good? You sound fine to me. But I yell like all the time. I need to stop yelling.
Yeah, I'm pretty bad for it too.
I know. I tried to remove myself and come back, and I don't know. I was just starting to just feel like I didn't know what to do, and I was getting like super triggered, and I was like,
Yeah, it was a bit annoying, but hey ho, it is what it is.
Hello, Divinity, and hello, Monty. I see some pushback on that. I mean, let's just let things be peaceful. There's we're all a little spicy.
Yeah,
spicy in our opinions, and that's because we're passionate, and a lot of these issues, they are extremely consequential, and people have very different ideas on how to fix these things. I just don't have I view things so differently once I stopped identifying so strongly with an ideology and just kind of view everything as is and just on an individual basis. It's very like mind fuck you.
Yeah, sure.
You divorced me, bitch. Based Centrist brought. Oh, the stalker was good on the roster to talk about. I did just kind of want to address the recent video, and yeah, I got a little kick out of the fallout between him and the Thorpes, but I don't know why he's now like pulling me back into it. I agree, Monty, and I maybe we can do like something that's a little more moderated. I would love to interact because I have definitely been in more right-wing spaces. That's just where I've floated to on the internet, and I don't want to just be in that bubble. I feel like being in that bubble, I'm pushing away people on the left and losing out on some perspectives there that are true. Like, I just don't want to be so one way or the other. I don't know. I think it should be okay to just not know, because like, why the fuck would I have the answers for these huge issues?
Yeah, I even said that to Monty when we were talking about stuff. Like, there's certain things I don't know the answers to. I don't know what is going to be what with Trump and stuff and all the time. I just have my opinions about it, but I don't necessarily know. But I'll give the counter argument if I feel like it's necessary, because at the end of the day,
it's just divisive.
Yeah.
It's very, very. It seems like less so lately, but he's still incredibly divisive. And there's also like, like a lot of allegations against him. So if you're like, it depends on which lens you're like observing him through. He can really appear to be a monster, and if you look at the bad shit he's done in his life, but the same goes for Kamala, in my opinion. Like, so that, but I would have voted for Kamala just for the fact that she has more experience in public office. So if this is a ship we're steering, I'm going to go with the person who has more. But also, Trump did have the experience. But overall, I don't know. It would be so crazy for me just to conceptually see myself like having conservative values, period. I don't know why. It feels so wrong to me, but I can't help what I believe, Yeah,
I guess I just don't see it that way. Like, I'm more like, I have certain times where I feel like conservative values have merit, and then there's certain times where I think they don't have merit. And to me, it's not about like, oh, am I conceptualizing myself having these values or not? It's more like I have a value for a very particular situation or not. So like sometimes that can be more liberal minded, depending on what it is, or it can be more conservative minded. It really just depends on like what it is that we're talking about. Like, that's the way I try and take it. I try not to hem myself in to be like, I can't have conservative values because that's bad. I can only have these liberal values. You know what I mean? It's like, that's not really useful.
I feel an aversion myself to like owning it for some reason. Like, I still will say it, but I'm like, I feel like I'm always qualifying the shit out of everything I say.
Just stop doing that.
Yeah,
I just stopped doing all that. Who cares? Like,
I know. It is like kind of just like a waste of time because people will willfully misunderstand you, and you have to. If you're at that point, like, it's like, what is the point even of interaction? People aren't going to be just like trying to be good faith about it,
Yeah, I just think, just argue your opinion, and if somebody is not willing to see it, then it is what it is. It's like, it's you see what I'm like on Twitter. I'll just fucking say any shit that I feel like I need to say, and like sometimes I'm good with it, sometimes I'm bad with it, but I'm not trying to make excuses for it, and I'm not trying to give caveats to it. I'll just say what I fucking think, and that's the end of it. Some people I get on a lot more with, even if I disagree with them, if they're willing to see and respect what I'm saying. I'll see and respect what they're saying too. Just like I did with Monty. Like, we disagreed quite heavily on that stuff, but I was willing to see her perspective, and I was willing to take on board what she's saying. But it's just it's just one of them where, like, when you live in this way where you're trying to constantly give caveats and trying to placate people, that is where you're really tripping up realistically, because
there's no winning. People, it's like with the guy who made the documentary about it. It's just like people are gonna clip things I say and like willfully misinterpret it. Like, and that's just a part. I should be flattered that that's a part of having any success anywhere, is people are gonna try to tear you down.
Hey, all the greatest people on the internet have a hit piece against them, so you're doing something right.
Eventually I'll watch it. I just have been feeling so burnt out from the stalker slash Thorpe
It's actually not that
relentless
bad. It's
bullshit.
actually not that bad. I'd say it's a bad attempt at trying to make you look bad, but then if you actually watch it, you'll realize it doesn't make you look bad at all. Like this is not, this doesn't actually make you look bad at all. Like I was watching it thinking, okay, maybe I'll find something out about Ruby that I just didn't know, and maybe she's actually crazy and horrible, or something. And then when I got through, I was like, not only did I not learn that she's a terrible person, but basically you actually made her look right, even though you were trying to make her look bad. Like this is just really stupid. Like it's just a really stupid thing. So.
He's just not willing to let go of the fact that he was so wrong for like blackmailing me and doxing me for attempting to be Grace's friend. I felt fucking bad for the girl. And I also connected with her. And I realized that was a mistake. I've suffered the consequences. Drop it, dude. Like I wasn't going in with these evil intentions. He seems to like have like this really one-dimensional view of me. And I need to get used to that though. If I want to be on making media, putting myself out there, I need to find a way to process this, and I think I've been doing better. Like I'm just not watching it. I'm not like doing a response, I'm not, whatever. Like, so I'm not engaging with, as much as I could be, but I'm also not completely ignoring it. I don't know what that fucking right move is,
No, I think you're fine. To be honest, it would be fine either way if you did a response or not. I
don't want to like it because he's not so. I don't like. He's like a sketchy doxer and blackmailer who like, reached out to my mom and went really hardcore because of me hanging out with the Thorpes. It's like very. Like that was the big sin. That's why he hates me and wants it out, like to find some fucked up shit on me. And it's like, I did feel bad for like saying that I hadn't cammed in ages when in actuality there had been, a couple times where I did, and it's like maybe I don't owe that to anyone, but I don't know. That did bother me because I do want to be forthcoming.
Well, at the end of the day,
I didn't want people to look it up. I didn't want to say, yeah, there's lots of porno of me and I just put it out yesterday, blah, blah. It wasn't yesterday, but it was like months before. But anyway, I didn't want people to think it was like super recent and go look for it, like, so there's a couple things I was like calculating really quickly in my mind, knowing about how toxic their audience was. It was my first IRL meetup stream. Like there was a lot of different things I was trying to navigate in that situation. And, I figured it out for myself that there's some serious fucking issues, and Ben is extremely abusive and I wouldn't collaborate with him in the future,
Yeah, well, I feel like it's something of a bit of a deflection as well, because realistically, if you did do a few cam streams or whatever, and you weren't necessarily fully honest about that, okay, that's one thing. But that's nothing compared to like what is going on with them. And it's just like, to try and focus in on, okay, maybe you weren't completely honest about doing cam stuff recently. I don't think that like really compares to Ben's abuse of his daughter. Like that's just like a completely different topic. And it really does not compare at all. That's just your personal business. Yeah, maybe you weren't completely honest about it. And now you're being honest about it. That's fine. Whatever, you've learned your lesson on that. But like, you're not going out of your way to fucking hurt other people and like fucking do anything to anyone. So at the end of the day, like, why does that fucking matter? Like, it's just a really retarded thing to fucking hone in on, in my opinion. And
I guess that's all you got was that, like, that's it, right? It was just that and the puppy thing.
Somebody says they like my June Pro. Thank you very much.
I don't know. I put a lot of stuff out there about myself. I don't know. It is what it is. Like if there's something I've done wrong, I would like to correct it, but I'm not hearing much that I can do. Like, yeah, I disassociated with and publicly called out the Thorpes and directly to Grace and made a really strong effort to get her away from her father and to come stay with me. And I made some progress, and that's why they came down on me. And that is my crime. Like, I don't know. It just seems a little like backwards. And like if I saw like a naive like streamer trying to like befriend Grace and help her, I would, have concerns, but I wouldn't blackmail them. Like I would be like, oh, I hope they get through to Grace. I hope someone does. I'll be sad the day that people stop trying. Sure, it seems hopeless, but it's going to be really sad when people stop trying.
Yeah, I think that was the big takeaway that I got from you hanging out with them, because I watched most of that content, and I saw in my mind, what I was taking away from it was you're just like an honest actor coming in. You're trying to not necessarily believe all the hype necessarily, and just try and take them at face value and see how they are.
And when I was with them, our motel got doxxed. People were sent there to fuck with us. It made them so sympathetic. It made me think like, whoa, these people are really fucked with. That's what these harassers do, is they give them more attention and make them more sympathetic. They're the biggest boost to that channel is these people who are obsessed with hating them. Like they make that channel, and they made me sympathetic to them when that might have played out differently. You know, if I hadn't seen firsthand our motel getting like people sent to it, that was scary. That was fucking scary. It just was, you know. But that's ancient history. I have no, you know, being Ava, that's all way past. And I understand why Ava and other people did that, because Ben fucked her over, you know. And I just happened to be in the crossfire, so it is what it is. And you know, but that's why
Can we get Ava in here? Can we get Ava in here? Is she around?
She's been working like a fuck ton.
But okay.
Yeah, she pops on sometimes. I've been going on her stream more. We did like a couple fundraiser streams, you know, for Vegas. And I don't know. I love collabing with her, and I fully believe her in her channel. And her numbers are crazy. Like she pulls like more than the Thorpes do. She was at like 180 viewers the other day, and her channel has like 1.6K subscribers. Like
that's really good. Yeah, that's a good ratio. Yeah, 100%.
Yeah,
fair play to her.
Crazy good. Oh, Ava works out. Yeah, she's a bitch to get shit done. But like, I love how the Thorpes characterize me and Ava as just like the ultimate fuck ups when we are just so earnestly turning our lives around, and people fucking see that. Ava's in the gym, constantly working out. I just got a fucking job. I just hit 8K. We're doing a Vegas trip, you know, like fuck off, Ava.
There is like a weird mentality, isn't there, where it's like, okay, some people make mistakes in their lives. Like everyone that's saying all this shit, what, have they never made a mistake in their life? Have they never had a fuck up in their life? Have they been like a perfect angel their entire lives?
Yeah.
I think to me, it's like, I like what you're getting into when it comes to, but I know you're not necessarily an explicit Christian or anything, but like, you're looking into this kind of stuff, and to me, like some of the biggest tenets of that is like repentance and forgiveness.
Yeah.
And I just think that those things are really important. Yeah. And at the end of the day, if people are trying to change and turn their lives around, that to me is like the thing that should be honored and respected, rather than like trying to tear people down. Like all these people that are trying to tear you down or try and tear Ava down or whatever, I just think, what the fuck are these people doing in their lives? Are they so fucking perfect? Like
that's all they do, is they just fixate on hate. It's really sick and deranged. I know the guy who made the documentary about me, he has his own like Kiwi threads farm, you know. So he's a lol cow in his own right.
Right.
He probably wants to like fight with me and to get, you know, attention or whatever. I don't know.
He was probably hoping for like a big back and forth between you two from that.
Yeah, I know, because he dropped it right before Celebrity Sunday that day. You know, and I think he was expecting, because I have at times reacted and gotten triggered by people. I've engaged with it, sometimes in a stupid way, sometimes for the content, but like,
sure,
you know, I'm trying to find a balance. Grace said, Ava, I know me and Ava, we are like always like making pacts, like that's it. We are not engaging with anything Thorpe, you know, and we've been good at it. There's like this other family, Healthy Family Force. Have you seen them?
No.
It's the new Thorpes. It's the new Thorpes, okay?
And should we do a bit of react? Can you show me some stuff? Yes, should we do a bit of a react to them?
Yes. That's a great idea. Because Ava has been working on like a full like edited kind of expose.
Okay.
Or like documentary them, but like they're similar to the Thorpes in that like I don't know, I'm drawn to like extreme characters who are like eccentric.
Yeah, sure.
I like eccentricity, and they're very.
No, I knew about the Thorpes way before you even got in touch with them. Like I watched the Shamu stuff like ages ago. He put out like, what is it, nearly getting on 2 years ago now or something?
Yeah,
it was a while ago.
Yeah, it was. I remember like when they came up and like being peripherally aware of them and seeing the Shamu thing, and then it just like it left my mind and didn't see them until Grace just popped up on my Twitter, messaged her. The rest is history. Fuck me. Let me try. You live and you learn.
You do indeed.
ideally you learn from other people, like the dozens of streamers that told me to stay the fuck away from them. Literally everyone warned me so sternly, and like just being like, please, begging me like not to meet up with them. They literally thought I was gonna like get killed too, and like, you know, but it's like the more people told me not to, I have this impulse and more curiosity to like check it out. I'm like, you know, I had the opposite fucking effect.
There was an opportunity and you took it, and at the end of the day, you went in there honestly to try and actually, when you actually saw the dysfunction, you started to try and help. They weren't welcoming to that help. It is what it is, man. You tried your best.
Grace was for a
all
while.
you can
There
say.
was like,
That's all you can fucking say, man.
I feel like there's some progress there, and then it all just slid totally back, and they've been on a downward spiral since then. All right, let me show you the new Thorpes.
Yeah. Just quickly to say about Grace, though, I do think it's a little bit of like a familiarity thing, where it's like she's just not, she can't envision a world outside of what she knows, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, she's never
so the idea of like,
never left. She never went out into the world and started a life. She acts like she raised a family because, wow, you're a big sister and you help change diapers, okay? That doesn't mean that you fucking raised those kids. You and your dad just travel around being dickwads to the fucking entire world as your mom, like, works, like, 2 jobs to feed the kids that Ben doesn't feed because he's not a good provider.
Have you ever heard of the devouring mother archetype?
Oh, yeah,
Carl Jung stuff. But, like, Ben is, like, the father version of that. He's like, I don't know what I guess it's the devouring father. I don't know if that's, like, an actual thing or not. I don't know what the Jungian equivalent is to the father version of that. But he is, if there is one, he is that. He's definitely that, 100%.
There's definitely a lot of weird, yeah. But this is the new Thorpes.
Okay.
Oh, wait. Is this, like, what is this? Oh, wait. This might not be what I want.
Oh, hey now. Whoever's here, how are you?
Let me just show you like the most popular video and see what you think of it.
Okay.
See if you like any red flags pop up for you on these people. So first, this is the channel. It's
Healthy Family Force. I mean, even the name is giving me a red flag, to be honest. But okay, let's go.
Almost 300K subs, but there is some suspicion about bot subs potentially. Okay, but the issue is they're often filming and like saying they're earning money for this like disabled woman that they're related to.
Okay. Have we ever seen this disabled lady or?
Yes, she's on camera all the time.
Oh, so she is there, right? Okay.
Like it seems kind of exploitative to people, so they're getting a lot of backlash lately. And like he's doing drug tests. Here's like, oh wait, they even did a. Here, let me show you his response to me and Eve. He was like calling us out. Like, oh wait, no, I don't. That's like just too. Hold on, let me just. Dirty drug test. Let me just do their more popular video that like kind of went viral. Okay.
Right.
Step out the front door like a ghost into a fog where no one notices the contrast of white on white. In between the moon and you, angels get a better view of the crumbling difference between wrong and right. Well, I walk in the air between the rain, through myself and back again, where I don't know. Maria says she's died.
So the thing is, they also, much like the Thorpes, they air out a lot of dirty laundry. So you'll see Gloria, her mother, neglected Annette for 12 years. Gloria is the villain of their story. It's the Courtney of their story. Is Gloria. Okay. And Rich is Ben and Joy is Anna. But then there's also this mentally disabled woman that they're caring for, but it's suspected that they're using it to perhaps, you know, use illicit substance, or there's
like a cash cow.
Something going on. I don't know though, and I've interacted with Rich, and we had pleasant interaction. I like
just before we press play again, I just want to say videos like this, especially with this like really bad quality of stuff, but they're very purposefully manipulative. Like this whole idea of like Gloria, mother neglected Annette for 12 years. There's like obviously a lot being left out of this. Like this is just a sentence. we don't know the full context or anything. They're presenting a very one-sided situation here. So
yeah, we're 30 minutes into their channel, and already it's like, okay, I can see why they get criticism, but also what I see is like, I don't know. It's like I relate to people who struggle with mental health, you know. So it's hard for me to super judge people, but you have to judge people when their actions are harming or exploiting other people. But I would also offer a path to redemption for anyone. You know, you come clean, own what you did, try to be better. You know, it's not the end of the world. Up.
I'm like you. I'll offer a path of redemption, but I'm gonna judge like a motherfucker. I don't give a shit.
Or I hear crying, why I don't know.
Right.
Round here, we always stand up straight. Round here, something radiates.
Wait, pause a sec. Pause. So
this is like almost 1 million views, by the way.
So they're saying they lost the family fortune by gambling in Las Vegas, but then they've got pictures with her smiling while they're gambling. So I'm assuming that was family that was with her in that picture, right?
I don't know.
Weird.
It's so like people don't air this shit.
Who's this woman? Who is this woman with her?
So I think it's Rich's like mother or mother-in-law. They're just like
the woman on the left. That's Gloria, right?
Yes, and the one on the right.
And
is
then the woman on the right.
Yeah,
and that's her daughter.
I don't know. It's either daughter-in-law. I think daughter-in-law.
But they're all smiling. She was in the picture with her a minute ago. At the slots. Right? That's the same woman.
It's like this is a hit piece on this woman. And also like I would not show anyone I loved like in this state, like when they can't really consent, when they're in like a mental state like that. They say that she wants to do it, but it's definitely sus. Oh wait,
but
so
I'm getting some vibes of like
is Rich's wife. Wait, so who's the is Gloria Rich's mom? Mackenzie, do you know?
I'm assuming Rich is the son then of Gloria. But but this is very manipulative, by the way. Everything we're seeing right here, right now, is very, very manipulative. But let's carry on.
We have barely scratched. It's like the Thorpes where it's just like layers. Like there's a lot that it goes into. So I'm really hyped for Ava's documentary on them. I'm fairly new to them. I'm the hero. Oh, they also only eat beef.
Oh. Well, obviously something's going on. Like, there's obviously something going on because obviously this woman is real. Her teeth are rotted. There is something going on here. I'm not going to say everything they're saying is completely false necessarily.
Yeah, but there's
there's something about the way that they're presenting this that there is. It's giving me some level of red flag here. Just in
fucking little. It's very interesting. That's why I'm saying they're the new Thorpes, and the Thorpes like barely put out content. It's always the same thing. Just Grace and her dad sitting and being emotionally toxic to each other and bizarre and incesty.
Don't wanna wait till tomorrow. Why put it off another day?
Also, thank you, Stevie. I saw we did get a donut today. Thank you for the $5 buckaroonies. Still winning. Still winning. It's so like they could have like documented this and just like, but the constant like Gloria did this, and then the savior, came in and I fixed myself, and then I fixed this person, and Gloria is so mean and bad, and isn't she just the worst? This Gloria. It's just so weird to post.
Like I'm getting the vibes that Gloria has her own issues. I'm not sure if any of this was necessarily malicious or not, but like. And also, I don't know if this is even really the full story of like, is it really all Gloria or not? I don't know. Because it's just very one-sided. It's a very controlled narrative right now. You know, I'd have to see more, basically. To make a full judgment, I'd have to see more. But just from this video alone right now, I'm getting a manipulative vibe from it.
Oh, absolutely. Oh, that's so bad.
Like, hold on a sec, hold on. The girl that is got the rotted teeth and stuff, what actually happened to her? Because they didn't actually say what was wrong with her. Like, what is...
She's severely schizophrenic and just like mentally disabled. And I think Gloria, Mackenzie in chat, I think was saying that Gloria maybe has early signs of dementia because she always seems a little out of it. So what really happened, I think, is it was just like two mentally ill people who were deteriorating and their environment deteriorated and there was no one stepping in. So it's good that they stepped in, but they it's like, yeah, you did this good thing, but you're like also exploiting the fuck out of it in like a weird way.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'm seeing what you're saying. Yeah. All right.
So this is why let me show you. You have to see the rap video. I think it's this.
In my eyes, I done some crazy things in the street. Got this whole world working on the changes for me, but I gotta.
You're like the superior Forbes, in my opinion. At least they make content.
I know that ain't right. Done seen people kill, done seen people steal, done seen people live in poverty with no meals. It's where we live, but that's just how it is. It might be new to you, but it's been like this for years. It's blood, sweat, and tears when it comes down to create. We try to save a net with our songs and our beating.
We try to have things, but it's hard
for the Jedi, so I'm praying and hoping to God we don't slip. You know, it's hard out here for the Jedi. When we try to for a net. Mercedes and the gas money spent. But I have a whole lot of bitches talking shit. You know, it's hard out here for the Jedi.
It's hard out here for the Jedi, boy.
That's right.
Mercedes and the gas money spent.
We'll have a whole lot of bitches talking shit.
Man, it seems like I'm ducking, dodging bullets every day. Haters hating on me.
So is this the husband of Joy?
Yes.
Gotta stay above water.
This is the Ben.
Up with our mods, that's when got harder. PDX is where we from. East Twain bound, where Jedi's
Seven Phoenix.
End up lost and never found. Graders take us through things. Leave us.
That's PDX, right?
Graders hoping every.
I thought he was maybe referencing Providence, which would be interesting because I used to live there.
Oh, I don't know. I was just taking a guess. I thought PDX was Phoenix, but I don't actually know.
Oh, I want to see this. I'm in this.
Really accredited place. So if they send it in, it's like fake pee. If it's not the right temperature or anything, they would know. So it takes 4 to 5 days. It'll come back. Are you going to do the same thing?
You know what? I have to take my sister down to Quest Diagnostics for some labs. So I'm going to do mine at the same time anyways. So I'll do it. And by the way,
a good idea to clear up things.
Right. And I can get mine back like later that afternoon, just so you know.
Yeah, you know, if there's a fucked up family on YouTube, me and Ava are up in that shit. We've been in it. I mean, she's been in it, but they started popping up my feed because of Ava, and so I'm invested, and I started going on their live streams and interacting with Rich, and like, yeah, he's super gregarious, high energy, interesting, like kind of, you know, wacky guy. But, you know, there's the dark side there that, you know, could be addressed, and doesn't mean he's, you know, all bad. But
I'm going to make a very, very harsh assessment just from the very small things I've seen here, but I'm getting some narc vibes from this guy. Narc, as in like narcissist vibes.
Knockster?
No, narc, as in short for narcissist.
Oh, narc. I'm surprised it didn't register because I'm like obsessed with narcissism. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. That's kind of like, yeah. we both would definitely agree with you on that. And I would love to do a rap battle with him.
Yeah, that'd be hilarious.
Ava's the one who got me at like doing my rap battles on YouTube in the first place.
Okay,
Awesome.
so it's not one that gets sent to a lab to be tested.
Well, no, I go directly to the lab. It's Quest Diagnostics. The lab is right there.
Well, okay. So when are you gonna do that?
Well, let's see. I don't know. I'll do it probably soon. Probably when I take my sister. I have to ask. Well, the reason why is because I don't know my schedule. I have to find out when. I think 2016 to 2018. They finally. I don't know it. I don't understand it. I'm not involved in that. I mean, that's
of your old property. They are through the tax assessor's office.
Against Rich.
I'm kind of tired of it a little bit.
Ava, I think I'm the woman who has helped me with this. Yava and I have talked.
You just like tell him like,
Yeah. All right, this is like a 30-minute video, so I don't even know what's doing there. Let me just show you the short of him. We were like live going back and forth at each other. Which is just funny. It's just so ridiculous. And also, at one point, he was like, "Yeah, I saw 2 20-year-olds talking about me," and I was like, "Dude," because Ava's in her early 20s, but I'm, halfway to fucking 40.
Hey, you still got it, Ruby. You still got it.
Still, yeah, I've been still riding the high from that one, dude. How many fucking things do they post? Where is it? Oh, is it this?
I squat 150 pounds.
Oops, what did I just do?
What do you have to say?
That's Ava. This is the host. She's doing an expose on your family. This is process. He had to step in because LCW, her name is LCW, right? LCW is a person who's been providing a lot of evidence saying that we're defrauding you or somehow the things don't match up.
Defrauding to who? I mean, the only people.
Okay. Do you see that's Rich trying to involve Gloria in the argument? He goes to Gloria and is like, "Hey, there's this girl on YouTube named Ava who hates you." He's fucking with this old woman and confusing her.
But wait, they made a video basically making her out to be a villain.
Oh yeah, they made one saying she did heroin. It was a whole thing. That's why she did it.
But now in this video, they're like, "Oh, these people are against you," even though they literally made a video making her a villain.
Dude,
that's actually that's extremely manipulative behavior.
I squat 150 pounds. Bitch, Rich.
I mean,
you have arrived.
Okay, I have arrived, says Joy. But I mean, I don't care where you go, but just so you know, she's right. Every argument can be won by who can squat the most.
I squat 150 pounds. Bitch, Rich.
I watched it so many times. It's so funny. Bitch, Rich. I think he took one of them down. Dang, I was the one that said I was like.
Hey, you guys are like the fucking Dr. Phil of the underground streaming world.
I know. I think we should start intentionally cultivating a new sector or something. A genre. A genre on YouTube. What is it? I need to I need to zoom in on it. It's I can almost see the vision, but not entirely. With Ava, I see the vision of her doing these journalism video essays on live streams, focusing on interesting, strange people on the internet, and investigating different claims about them. I think she really excels at that and gets mad views doing that too. But my channel's all over the place. I'm not really, but maybe that's my brand, is all over the place. I don't
just chaotic energy.
But I don't know. I don't know. I feel like I had a vision more clearly. I was doing Ruby Tuesdays, interviews, talking very specifically about gender, but it's I feel like I talked that to its conclusion for the most part. I don't really.
Yeah.
I'm ready to
There's
move
only
on
so far you can go with it at a certain point. Yeah.
Yeah, I want to move on to different topics, and I really, really did want to move away from the Thorpe shit, but then everything just keeps popping off, and it's impossible to ignore. It's just
I think you need to learn to roll with it a little bit more. Like, I understand trying to get away from the Thorpe stuff, but at the same time, if you're in a beef, you're in a beef. It's just, it is what it is.
Yeah, exactly. That's kind of, I think that's a good way to look at it. It's just like not over obsessive about it, but not obsessed about not, interacting or making this huge point about it. I have made a point generally not to restream any of their shit or like react to them. But I did do that the other day because Grace was going in on my stalker, so how could I not?
Yeah, no, that was funny. That was worth looking at. Yeah,
exactly. That was worth an exception in my opinion. But I don't know. I wanted to start a new series like Ruby Tuesdays called The Upward Spiral, and do a similar like interviews. But I feel like I need to kind of clean up my channel first. Like I keep putting it off because I keep having this drama come up. And it just doesn't feel like.
I don't know.
Anyone else. I don't want to have anyone else deal with the shit that I deal with by pulling them into my channel and having them, unknowingly get mixed up in this weirdo thing.
I feel like drama's just gonna be a thing for you.
Yeah, and like I wish it was more just like 25% tops, like
I don't know if you get to decide. I don't know if you really get to decide, unfortunately.
Exactly. Yeah, you're right. It's gonna have like, lately the drama has been a lot. It wasn't for a while. There was very little drama. People had threatened to make exposés, but no one had the like autistic dedication to actually go through with it. Like what's his face?
But this is the thing though, is that like all bad publicity is still publicity, right? So I don't know.
Luckily, I was reading the 48 Laws of Power right when like my stalker dropped like my porn names and everything got out everywhere. Everything's mixed up now. But luckily I had just been reading like chapter about like how everything, like it's good to have some enemies. It's good to have some conflict or drama or notoriety. So really, they are just, creating notoriety and attention towards me. And, all I can do is just be myself on the internet and stand on that. And people can make their own judgments.
Yeah. Yeah. I think that's the better attitude to have. Like, I think you're still I feel like you're still trying to come to peace with this situation. But I think you will come to peace with it at a certain point. It's just going to be a bit of a process for you because it's all new at the end of the day. It's all new having to deal with all these crazy people coming at you and stuff. I think like I'm a bit weird because like I've been dealing with this like on Twitter and other online places for a long time of just like arguing with people left, right, and center with all kinds of shit, and people trying to bring stuff up about me. Like even when I did that stream on your Ruby Tuesdays about my abuse and stuff, there was people in the comments trying to get at me and stuff like that there, and it was just one of them where it's like at the end of the day I don't really care. I mean it's annoying. Don't get me wrong, it's annoying. But at the end of the day, I don't really care though. It's not going to affect me. I'll argue with them maybe, but I don't really care that they're doing it. Like they're just, or in my mind, they're just showing themselves to be pricks. That's literally it. So like I don't really care that much.
Grasp on your reality. Those things really get to you more when you have a more shaky like sense of reality in your experiences. You know what you went through. You know it was real. So any fucker who like comes at you or tries to belittle it or whatever, they just quite simply do not have the information. They don't know, and they're just working out their own shit and projecting onto you. It's like bizarre. But that's how people are.
Yeah. But at a certain point, you've just got to come to peace with it. Like people are going to do it. Either you embrace it and just argue back or you ignore it or whatever you do to deal with it is up to you. But you got to realize that you're going to have to deal with it in one way or another because it's just going to keep happening no matter what you want to do. So it's just one of them.
Yeah, I just want to like not get so sidetracked by drama all the time, and I do want to keep, having like more substantial conversations or like focusing more on edited content. Because I've done really well. I wanted to make a video like my Brody Doll video. That's my most popular video, and I have like a script worked out for a similar video on Courtney Love that I wanted to do, but I just have been totally sidetracked by this bullshit with my stalker. Like I keep getting like sidetracked by like new info or new threats, updates, who's fighting with who. Oh, the stalker turned on Stinky Birds turned on blah blah blah. All these fucking idiots. I hate that.
You should get Mr. Girl on here if you can. That'd be cool.
I had a brief interaction in this chat, and he confirmed I guess he saw. I did a reaction to him, and he saw it, and he recognized my name because we were talking about how he doesn't let people up who have involuntary mental hospitalizations in their past. So I think there's a hesitation on interacting with me on that level, especially considering he was the object of my psychosis. But he was like laughing about it and saying that he was like definitely not in my mom's dog. He was like, I'm definitely not, I promised, you know. He was being
But
really
I think that'd
sweet.
be funny to even talk about that on stream, to just talk about that interaction.
I've always been, you know, interested in Mr. Girl, and I would love to interact with him, but I probably blew it by going psycho on him. Like,
I don't know, you know. I don't know if you have blown it. I think if you bide your time and if you approach it correctly, you'll be okay. And also get Smeth on here as well. Bring Smeth on here. I want to argue with Smeth about some shit.
Oh yeah, I've been talking about doing another collab with Smith. Ava.
Yeah, I had him on my channel a while ago.
Ava is on the screen, so it's like,
hey, get Ava in here to show us the lowdown on this family. Show us the lowdown on this family. I want to know.
Yeah,
hey, I feel like Ava has the hookup. Ava has the hookup.
I was just explaining how there's a new Thorpe in town, and how they're the superior fucked up family, and how you're doing an amazing documentary on them. And how he's been making these fucked up, stupid videos. It's just like, we just watched the rap video. So Salem was not familiar with like any of that. So he's seen.
No, I have no idea.
Time.
Yeah. It'd be cool if we could get a bit more info.
Yeah, she's been following them for a while. I'm really excited for the documentary, but I still only know the like real surface level stuff, and I'm still like, I have this impulse to interact with them. But I did initially block them because I was concerned about some other people they associate with who could be like sketchy or something.
Sometimes you just got to take a break from them. They'll come back to you.
Hey.
Nah, dude. They're only. Hold on, let me disconnect.
Oh, it is Ava. Hey.
Well, Dalmatians never.
No, they're only Thorpe in the fact that they live stream their family drama, but he's not as bad as the Thorpes by any, like, he gets mad that I compare them to the, and I'm like, dude, you do have a lot in common in terms of the, you know, the dysfunctional family that's the main theme of your channel.
Well, it's just the revealing so much that people normally do not reveal. Like all this shit about Gloria, and like just being so specific. Gloria is like the Courtney, you know? I mean, it's just so there's like those weird parallels, you know? But it is Rich, he is quite different. I don't know. I
want to do a stream, so I don't want to say who yet, but there's this chick, okay? And her name is Brooke, and she had a crazy Karen freak out at a Planet Fitness, okay? She's homeless. She lives out of her car. But she's obviously a very crazy kind of perpetual victim person. And she fascinates me because she also live streams. So it's weird. And she has like 43,000 subscribers. So like yeah, dude, and I really want to deep dive into her for like
yeah.
Dude, I feel that's, you know what this reminds me of? I feel like that is your niche. Like I just feel like you're so good at that, and it's like it's a natural thing that aligns with your interests, you know? So it's like, why not maximize, you know?
Do you know what this reminds me of? It reminds me a little bit of like, this is like the streaming equivalent or the YouTube equivalent of like a Jerry Springer or like bum fights or something.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys remember that.
Well, I want to be more like, I want to be a little more highbrow, but I also love the lowbrow. It's about that combination. What's up?
This is lowbrow. You're just going to have to embrace the lowbrow, mate.
Slander. I will not stand for it.
Like, I mean, I don't want to make fun of people. Like, I don't want to just use them as like, oh, look at this person we can laugh at. Like,
fair.
Curious, like how you came this way.
Yeah.
It's more like a case study, like a case study of like, following like like you say, the development of a person who gets themselves in such an extreme situation, or
Now I recently asked Rich about a few tweets that I guess he explained were taken out of context, people.
Ooh, what are these tweets?
We're not gonna rehash the tweets if Ava knows what they are, I guess, right?
I'll play the video. I'll play the video for you.
When I brought up these tweets, he did immediately call me a simp and said I wanted to fuck his wife and called me a little bitch.
See, that's weird behavior. That's very weird.
Also, Joy is a prostitute. Joy is a prostitute. I don't think I mentioned that.
Legitimately, why? Why did you not mention that? What?
I don't know. I'm a hoe, so to me it didn't strike me as odd. I was just like, okay,
She is an escort, Ruby. She is an escort. She is not a prostitute.
But she's like in Manhattan, like advertising her services. It's like no, but yeah, she's, and it's like that's her. I don't know. I don't like to judge anyone for
I was
that
about to say,
shit, but it's like
I'm judging like a motherfucker. I don't give a shit.
You cannot judge Ruby. I'm sorry,
What's up?
Ruby. You cannot judge Ruby. I'm sorry.
What I think it's a little different to like actually have sex for money versus like masturbating on video. But at the same time, no, I'm not saying it like with a judgment. The judgment is that I don't think she wants to be doing it, and she's funding her. She's funding
weed
the
and
guy.
dabs are different, but they are the same.
Like, do you really think that she like wants like most people don't really want to be living that life, like so it's like I want to respect people's choices, but also acknowledge the fact that most people do not end up in sex work, out of their like volition. That's like their thing they want to do,
But like, she's got a husband and a family, and they're doing all this stuff like exploiting for money, apparently, for this woman. Like, why is she also escorting? There is some questions there about like, why is this the situation that it is? That's very odd. Seems kind of odd to me, but obviously I barely know anything about this. I'm just saying it seems odd to me on the surface. Maybe there is legitimate reasons for this. I honestly don't know, but like, yeah.
The benefit of the doubt is something that always needs to happen, Cable. It doesn't need to happen. Because you don't know everything.
Yeah, no, I don't know. So I will give the benefit. If I find out other stuff, like if Ava's doing this documentary and there's like a relevant reason as to why that is, then fair enough. But it could just very well be that she is just like a sex maniac or some shit. I don't fucking know.
I know some people are like that, so I leave space for that to be like a valid thing, So I'm not saying it with judgment to her. It's more just like I wonder if that's the situation she wants to be in.
Me and Edward actually felt the wrath of Rich.
What's up, Edward?
We felt the wrath.
That made me happy that you finally got a taste of him fucking switching.
I'm glad us getting yelled at made you happy, Ava. What else? Who else can we do it for?
It's fucking annoying because you guys are cucking the fucking content by going up. It's so fucking annoying.
Oh, now, Ava, that's something. That's something I wanted to address.
On these people is not for you guys to go and become fucking friends with them. It's not the fucking intention.
Ava, that's something I wanted to address. Maybe.
True, guys. You have to realize you have to navigate this with some like.
I can't be friends with you. I can't be all friendly with you if you're gonna go and coalesce with my fucking enemies.
Yeah, it's a bad look.
Now, one thing I'll say is you were right with the Thorpes when saying stay off the panel and shit will happen. If we stay off the panel, I feel like with Rich some things won't happen, right?
You mean you're like trying to poke the bear a bit? Is that what you're saying?
You guys you haven't even seen all the old stuff. You have to just let him cook. You think that you're this puppet master? You're not, dude. You don't know enough, Dan. You don't know enough. You have to be deep fucking in it and understand, and deep in the fucking Reddit, wasting.
You have to be balls deep.
Yeah, but Ava, you can combat his shit effectively, and you can't, and you just make a fool of yourself.
Yeah, but Ava, you seem to always get into situations where he's screaming at you, and the shit goes sideways, and it ends. And what happens?
And I realized it's not productive, but even I knew more than you guys do.
You know 10 times more than us, so let us go slow, and you go fast.
No, but we don't. You're just making it into another panel verse. You're just making it into the Ruby verse. You're making it into the Thorpe verse. You're bringing that trash over there. These are two separate fucking sectors. Like, I'm dead ass. Like, I'm not gonna bring you guys up on my stream anymore if you're gonna be pulling that shit.
I think,
I think any panel in the fucking world, like, let him cook. Let him argue with the people that know their stuff. Let him just get into it with the haters in the chat, and it will.
I feel like I've been missing a lot because I
See,
didn't
your-
know that this was happening a lot.
Your point of view is to let him hang you with the ropes that he's bringing. Let him hang himself with his own rope, kind of a deal.
Yeah.
Running his streams now. Rich just leaves, and Dan, he's doing the same shit that
Dan!
Thorpes.
I didn't run the stream. Rich fell asleep, and I was just in there talking with chat.
Even I had the wherewithal to finally listen to Ava. Trust me. Oh my God, the amount I've suffered for not listening to this bitch. Listen to her,
How
guys.
long did that take you?
Let me
Not
play
everything. Go to different panels. Be on my panel. Like, go make
Literally.
your fucking channel. Make your channel.
I said.
Don't. She's
I'm gonna run to the toilet. I'll be back in a second.
DNT Dynamite is me. I told you. I got 51 subscribers. I'm taking you down, Ruby. You're not safe.
Wait, that's you?
Hold on.
Yeah.
Hey, did you
Let
started
me play
posting
this.
content yet, or?
No, we haven't yet.
What is that, Ava?
So this is what Dan showed last night. Okay, this is the short of Rich's weird tweets about underage people. Okay, ready?
Oh, great.
Ew.
Yeah, we do not need to connect these people to the Thorpes. Let's make these sectors like really separate. We don't need to line more fuck ups together.
Hello, everybody here on Jedi Rich, creative producer.
Okay, and now I'm gonna pause to read. So he says, in the first one, he says Republicans and Christians love sex with young girls just as much as the Democrats and Jews. Is what he says. Okay. Then he says,
wow, why is everyone in the Jews right now? It's killing me.
Then he says, I wouldn't trust a man who says he's not sexually attracted to a 16-year-old. He says
that one we didn't get context for. The first one we got.
Yeah, because
we
Dan,
didn't talk
you
about
don't know
that
how he
one. We talked
fucking
about the
works.
Republican.
He grasps on to the one thing where there's a semi-reasonable explanation or supposedly a thing where he can make up some bullshit, right? He gets onto that one thing and he starts harping on that over and over and over again, and he comes at you.
Okay.
And you have
That's a common thing narcissists do.
Yes, and you have to be like, what about this tweet? What about this tweet? What about this one? If you're gonna fucking do it fucking right. Let Ava do it.
He blew up way too quick, Ava. He blew up way too quick.
Now the second one is that since you told us about the 16-year-old, when we go back up, we're still in.
No, don't go back up. Just don't even go back up.
Yeah, don't go. Yeah.
Why do you want to hang out with this guy? Who do you think? Are you making a video on him?
No, but we get.
Then what are you doing?
Because
we'll find other channels.
Let's
find other channels.
By you, he's triggered
find other
by
channels.
you.
Okay, so why are you going up? Now you're just.
I don't trigger
Now
him.
you're making the haters. I don't need a white knight to defend me. Now you're making the people whose side I'm on fucking pissed off that you're ruining the vibe of that channel. And then they're gonna be mad at me. And
yeah, there's politics you guys don't get that like Ava will get shit based on your behavior and how
Ruby,
you go
you
up
were
there.
just pulling up the weakest expose I've ever seen, Ruby. You didn't even know where to start with that. So
I know I don't.
Okay, then. Okay,
That's why
then.
I stopped interacting with Ava. Told me to stop.
Let's
keep
unless
like she's in the chat. Every once in a
go
while I
in.
say hi.
Go
But
in.
I don't.
Ava's the G, mate. Ava's the G. You best listen and respect.
Go in.
I learned the hard way, guys. I can't read it.
BBK.
Let's see. The next one says child porn is the working man's Epstein Island. He said that in response to a tweet about a firefighter being arrested for CP possession. Okay, I'm like,
wait. Isn't that like against CPs? He's saying that like.
Yeah, that one's not that bad. I'm just reading them as they come. He says wrong. He says this in response to somebody who's saying that like porn and weed are bad for kids' brain developments. He says wrong. Sex and marijuana are not bad for adults or children. However, sugar is deadly, causes cancer, and it's highly addictive. So he just goes off on sugar. I don't know why you had to say that sex and marijuana are bad for
That's
children.
insane. That's actually insane that he would say that. That's insane. Yeah, that's literally insane.
Thank you. And then we keep playing it. Let's see what the next one is. Oh, this is Joy going off about human trafficking.
Yeah.
It does exist. What the fuck?
Yeah.
What in the fuck is she talking about? What is she talking about? The fucking psychopath.
Wow.
Right.
I was gonna ask about that.
Go in.
I was gonna ask about that, but he definitely flipped the switch quick.
Yeah, dude,
Mate.
like
Yeah,
it's
we flipped this
just
way.
like
That's
you don't
madness.
need to ask about that. You're not gonna get anywhere. You're just looking for blood sports. Go and have blood sports with somebody else. You're not the one that's making a
we'll
video.
go to other people. I'll
I've
help
beat
you find
everybody
other
in blood
people.
sports. I've beat everyone in blood sports. Ben Thorpe is scared of me. Rich shut down the
Ben is
panel.
not scared of you.
Ben is fucking terrified. Ben is
He's
terrified.
only terrified of my stalker right now. Trust me.
I'm just saying, guys, if you go back up, I'm done. Like, I'm making a public announcement. I'm saying these people, I don't fuck with them anymore.
Yeah, what they were just saying there is pretty fucking madness. Like, that is madness to say shit like that. 100%.
Yeah, it's all fun and games being like panels, but you also have to try to stay tethered to the reality that these are very sick people doing sick things, and it's like almost always a good idea to stay out of it, or at least like be like careful about how you're going about it. Okay, I learned all this the fucking hard way. Like,
I thought
and
we
but
were
you
going
don't want to
careful.
make
That's-
a situation
Me and
worse.
Edward were careful. Me and
That's
Edward
what
were
we were
careful.
doing.
You're just jumping in and like interacting, and I get it. I've done
You
that,
just think
and
it's
I was
fun.
I
These
wanted
people
to interact with
exploit
him
his
too.
mom.
Rich is charismatic, gregarious. You know, he has that. It's like fun energy. I get wanting to interact, and he wants to interact with
Ruby,
anyone.
did
But
you
there's
watch
other. We
last
can
night?
find other people.
Ruby,
We can
did you
find
watch
other
last
people.
night? Ruby, did you watch last night? No.
No, I don't.
No, okay, so
Yeah, but I did.
So
I did,
Ava
and
did.
I'm
No, but I know what
Ava
Ava's
did.
talking. I know what
Wait,
she's
what happened last
talking
night?
about.
What happened last night? What happened last
I
night?
know her angle
Ruby,
right
when
now
you
and
say you
why
guys
she's
have to
saying
be
it.
careful, it didn't make sense in this example. Now, Ava, the reason that we were going careful, which is what actually
Dan is not
we were
careful.
doing.
He's not a careful guy. Okay.
Dan is fucking careful. Dan has a wrench.
getting
Dan.
drunk. He's getting drunk on Rich's stream. They're trying to do this white knight thing where they're like, "Oh, Ava, we're helping you." I didn't fucking ask for your help. I don't fucking want your help. You went and ingratiated yourself into this shit, Dan, just because you're just having a good time. You're like, "Here's another crazy dude I can get drunk with on stream, and I'll be the
You're
mod."
goddamn right.
I
You're
don't
goddamn
need
right.
your help with this. It's just making it worse.
And it's getting Ava shit, you know. So
The thing
sometimes
is,
you have to balance this shit.
I don't
and I would
truly
respect her.
care about HFF or any of those little people. They're haters, this, that, and the third. I feel like you're putting way too much weight on them. I don't really care about the haters at HFF and if they like me or not.
Whether you care, I care. I
Yeah.
care. And if we're fucking friends, why are you so adamant on going on this dude's fucking panel when I don't want you to? Like, there's a million panels that you can go on. Why do you want to go on the dude who exploits his fucking mom?
All right, well, this is the
you?
first. This is the first time you're saying this face to face. It's been chat. Stop going up.
I messaged you a
All
million
right.
fucking times. Being like,
Ava,
"Can you
no
please get
more. We
off?"
won't do it anymore.
Thank
Okay,
you.
we heard you. Now,
Thank
the
you.
reason we did it, the reason you're saying there's a million other streams. Well, it's just because it's tied to the the other three universes here. That's why. That's the reason. You don't
I
want
know
us to.
that's like
You
it's
don't want us.
just-
You don't want us to do it. We won't do it. We're not a pain in the ass. Don't worry about it. It's done.
Thank you.
Okay, that's good. See, that's what I wish I said when Ava warned me about the Thorpes. I wish I just went and met up with fucking Ava and things could have gone
But you didn't
differently.
listen. But you didn't
I-
listen. You're
No!
just as bad as us.
Not only
You're
did I
just as
not
bad as us.
listen, I
You're
was
just
sipping
as-
the tea.
Ruby.
You're
I
just
fucked
as
up,
bad as
that's
us,
why-
Ruby. You're
I
just
know,
as
that's
bad
why
as us.
exactly, I am, and I'm trying to be better. That's why I am earnestly warning you that it's probably good to listen to people who have a little more experience dealing with this shit, because it can get a little complicated, and there's a lot of like toxic communities warring, and you don't always want to drag that attention to
Yeah, well,
Ava.
the reason
Really
that we're-
toxic people, you don't want to draw that attention to her. So you have to like respect that there are sometimes serious threats and shit that goes
Milk
on,
out.
you know.
Milk
We
out.
don't
Do
want
you-
to. We
do
don't
you
want to
like-
associate
The
with
reason
that.
Do you
we're
like
not
the
doing
background,
it is
Milk
'cause
Cow?
This is Ava's project, and she's the architect. So we don't want to mess her little structure that she's building here. That's all. She was here first. She's the architect. The architect says, "Don't put any blocks here." We step away. No big deal. We'll have fun somewhere else.
That's fine.
let's
Okay,
let's
that's
find
Not
some
even
new
that, as much as it just
weirdos.
is, it's like this dude is a fucking horrible
Well, how long are we blacklisted from that panel, Ava? Can you drop the video and then I go fuck around on that panel? Like,
why do you want to so bad?
Why do you want to? That's why.
Maybe
it's your fault, Ava. You introduced us to him.
Maybe
that is fair. You did.
Ava,
I didn't think that it would be like, oh, we're gonna hang out and be buddies because I'm talking about some dude who I think is a piece of shit with his mom.
Right. Well, can you just start going live, Ava, so I can come have fun on your panel? Me and Edward want to come have fun on the panel.
Dude, I have to be at work in 20 minutes.
Yes, Ava's
I'm gonna go live on tomorrow. I have my electrician test, and then I'm going.
I heard you got an 88, and let me just congratulate you. I know it was a fail, but 88 is fucking stellar.
Hey, that blows my mind that that's a fail, but. The wins just keep stacking up, you know.
It was just for algebra. I just didn't remember how to do that one formula that's like -b plus minus the square root of 2a something. But I'm like, I don't remember what was in the square root. So
Ruby, you are officially lighter than me as well, so I want to congratulate you for that as well. 130 something. That's stellar, Ruby.
Dude, that means Ava can squat Dan and Ruby.
That is a fact.
I'm a skinny bitch. Well, no, I'm like 137, but like this is what, you know, when I was like not taking care of my body, this is what I would normally be. You know, I do think it had a lot to do with the medications I was on, especially since I went down on my methadone. I think it just makes me like maybe more tired, or I don't know, but I feel good. I feel like a skinny bitch, and I'm so ready to fuck shit up in Vegas. It's coming up so soon. I can't believe the hotel, everything is locked down. It's happening. And the content's gonna be fucking insane. I'm so pumped.
I hope karaoke's on the cards because that shit is funny.
Dude, I know. I want to find karaoke. We're gonna be there for 2 nights. I can say that.
Ruby, I think that it's 3 nights.
Oh, is it?
20. Yeah.
Oh, you need some dates.
That's even better.
Get some
Ruby, say you work
because I know there's gonna be so much we want to do.
I'm kind of nervous. I feel like
get some pepper spray.
I'm like I don't even want to say this, but I feel like Prawn is gonna third wheel a little bit.
Well, I was gonna ask Ruby.
Ava,
say there was gonna be.
We need someone. I honestly think it's the best thing that it's like me. I think he'll balance us because we're both like very adventurous and stuff, and us in Vegas, like we might just die. Like I don't know what we would do. Like
Ruby, if there was a sexual
process will like maybe tether us, but I think we'll.
If there was a sexual innuendo in Vegas, Ruby, would it be Prancess or Hormaxer for you? It's a great question.
Wow.
It's a hard hitter, I know, but the people want to know.
God,
people want to know. That's either jumping off a cliff or biting the bullet right there. That's what I like to call that.
It's got to be Hormaxer, right? He's a freaky cunt.
Honestly, I don't know. I really wouldn't even know how to answer.
I think you're a freak, Ruby.
Now, I was gonna say Prancess is a lover. Hormaxer is when you want to have self-affirming sex, right?
I want to figure out what Hormaxer's deal is. He's been commenting on my channel. He's popping up. He's into
Ruby the Looby.
Ruby the Looby. I'll take it. Whatever. I just want to interview him and get like. I'm just curious. I'm not gonna fuck him though. I put it at a 1%.
He's gonna want to do a porn with you.
You're leading.
I know he wants. It's like Satan on my shoulder. No, I tell him very clear. I told him 1% chance. 1%. That's not
that's still, that's still a percent. That's still a chance.
That's still a chance, and that's because sometimes people have what the fuck riz, you know, and like who knows. But I'm trying. What's up?
1%. Because I told Jeremy 1%, and he was like, "No, I need like 50."
I know. Well, what I'm worried is that he might not take the 1%. Like he's been kind of back and forth. I'm worried he's gonna pull a Jeremy and like not, you know, like not want to open himself to, you know, maybe getting embarrassed or having a weird experience with a woman. Like
I think
they're so weird about women, you know.
I think Jeremy and Hormaxer need to be promised something in advance. And I think that's both how they look at that situation. They're not going to show up for anything but.
Wait, did Hormaxer, he says he doesn't want to meet with me anymore? I thought he was just mad about something, but
Jeremy and Hormaxer can have each other.
He's been flip-flopping. But I'll save a little for it. I'll save a little for it.
Are you gonna come
Am I gonna come? I don't know.
Oh, I'm gonna come. Sorry.
No one has sent me dates. No one sent me anything, and as time closes, my window
It would be way more
closes as
fun
well.
if you came. I feel like it would be more balanced.
Ruby the Luby, am I still blacklisted from your heart?
Oh my god, no! I stopped caring about that like one day after. I cannot stay mad to the. I can't stay mad to the point where it's an issue. Like I just don't care. Like I don't know.
You're not a grudge holder.
Yeah, I was stressed about the stalker and the poor name's getting out, but it's out. The Band-Aid was ripped off. You know, it was a little messy. I didn't handle everything perfectly. Neither did Disappointing Dan. But whatever. I literally don't really care about that at all. It's just so ancient news to me. Well, see, here's the thing. He's so fickle. Just don't tell him to wine and dine you because that was the topic of his last rant. Oh, I'm joking. I'm not saying he has to pay for it. I just meant I thought it would be a good video. Is he not a YouTuber? A video of me and Hormaxer just on a night in the town. It would be funny. Would it not?
Be really funny. But I think he would expect, like, I think that you've led him on a little bit. Like, I think he would really expect something from you.
He at least wants a dry hand job.
Well,
yeah,
dry handy.
Okay, listen. When I'm talking to him on stream, you know, things are like a little flirty. I'm also emailing with him, and like I'm not, you know, lining out like, you know, I am going to fuck you. Like, I know.
You gotta do a glory hole with him and then just get a homeless guy to suck him off or something. Yeah.
I mean, do I have to get this bit?
That was a
All right,
great
fine.
idea.
You know what?
That's a great
I'll
idea.
do it. All right, I'll do it for the video. On the OnlyFans. I'm coming back, baby.
I'll do it for the Pornhub, baby. I'll do it for the Pornhub. Let's go.
That's a trooper right
No,
Can we
that's
play
what
the
he
audio
wants.
when you come back?
I agree, Monty. I'm curious as
Great
well.
question.
I find him interesting. I think we have fun, you know, chemistry interacting. So I don't know. I thought it would be, but yeah, he expects sex, if not porn, from you, Ruby.
Yeah,
That's
I feel like he's the type
fucking
of guy he's interesting
insane.
on like a surface level, but there's not much depth to him.
Yeah, he's a bit like shock value for the sake of it, but no real depth. Yeah.
I guess so. If like he's not willing to
An
make
adult 12-year-old.
content, which would benefit him too.
I don't understand why these men don't want to make content. I'm like,
May I wish I could come to America, you know, because we would have the funnest time. I'm telling you.
I give Hormaxer 2 hours before he burns out unless he's getting touched.
I mean, it's just I don't know why it's so crazy to like meet up and collaborate without like expecting sex at the end. And it's like you're not gonna get out of bed and make content unless you get fucked. I make content whether I get fucked or not.
It is weird.
That's fucking crazy. That's so crazy.
Like I literally, if I had the money to come over to America and do a little trip like this, like I'd just be like do karaoke, do weird shit on the trip somewhere or whatever the fuck, like just being weird and funny like the whole time. That's the whole thing.
I want to do like go to a thrift store and just act stupid with all the shit we see.
Yeah, dress each other up, find like an outfit for each other, like buy an outfit for each other and just be stupid. Like, yeah.
Right, there's so many fun things you can do with content. These people are just dead inside, I guess. They're completely uninspired unless they get their fucking dick sucked. It's so sad. And God knows no one is sucking those dicks.
It's a great
motivator. Ironically, if you go and just be silly, you're more likely to get your dick sucked.
Being in the store for V is not the same as fucking Hormaxer.
It's about the level of degeneracy.
Okay, fair, but still, I don't think it's fair to just like expect me to fuck him. I was joking when I said that I was gonna absolutely do porn. I'm retired, like, and then after we talked about me being retired, maybe he just like held on to my joke and thought it was real.
Retired.
The one thing I'm just gonna like almost left field it a little, not even left field, but I feel like the expectation almost shuts the door completely.
Yeah, it does.
The
door is actually open 1%. He should jump on that. 1%.
Demanding and expectations shut your door completely. If you
just
go with the
100%.
flow, I have found I've gotten my pee touched way more if I go with the flow.
I totally agree. Yeah. I mean,
It's
Exactly.
utterly
Quite
bizarre, and it shuts down any sexual opportunity. It's like a preemptive way to avoid getting rejected. It's so fucking juvenile and obvious.
Yeah, men are so dumb when it comes to this because they think that they're like, oh, if I'm in the friend zone, then it's over. And it's like, dude, actually,
you can slide in through
like,
the
I will
There are entries.
If I hang out with Jeremy and I have enough drinks, dude.
Exactly.
And I'm on the right phase of my fucking period.
And you're like ovulating. Yeah. You're like, you know.
Dude, I will.
That's why I put it to 1%
Never
chance.
considered it. I'm like, well, you know what? Actually, I'm having a really good time with you.
If the time is right, if the context is right, if the chemistry is there, yeah.
It's so weird to be like, I expect sex. How do we know if we have chemistry or anything? That's so awkward to do.
Yeah. Jeremy get a
Ava,
chance
how
right
much
there.
drink would it take for Jeremy though?
A lot. It would take
minimum 6. Minimum.
Holy shit.
Jeremy's prawn test, right? I'm making sure that's
It has
right.
to be during an emotional breakdown.
It's the fact that he's not willing to give anything like in return for like he's the type of guy who he's not gonna he just says the same thing over and over again. He's like, I'll destroy your pussy, Ava. I'll destroy your. And I'm like, okay, I don't even know how to. I'm like, he just kept repeating that, and I'm like, you have nothing else to add.
Hey, the real people that can destroy pussy are the ones that never have to say that.
I don't want to be destroyed. Like that's scary.
I know, right? Like you're scaring us. Like what the fuck?
Yeah.
I'm
Scaring
going
us.
to kill you.
Like no wonder Grace fled from him.
Ava, do not say that because you are giving Jeremy hope, is what a chatter says.
But like he could have hope if he got his ass up.
Friends, I need a fucking someone to go to the casino with me and be fucking.
Dude, move to New Haven. Like it's a great city. There's some affordable apartments. And we can stream and just take over the fucking.
Just move in with Ruby. Yeah.
Oh yeah. I mean, I might have a room opening at some point.
I was thinking
Well,
moving last night, actually.
Honestly, well, my little brother, since I got doxxed, my little brother has been like talking about moving out, and it fucking sucks. He didn't sign up for any of this. They were super freaked out. The stalker stuff. We're all used to this psycho world. It's not normal, okay? And it freaks people out. It fucking freaks people out that our home is being put up on YouTube videos as recently as fucking today with the places that I get coffee. Yes, the stalker posted a video of a Google image of my house doing a 3D and then going to the Dunkin' Donuts that I get coffee.
Why is he still on you and not on Grace now?
Because he's a worthless piece of shit.
Such a piece of shit. Yeah. I want to see if I can pull
Why
it
would
up.
he not? I thought he was mad at Grace now. I thought he wanted to get his revenge on her.
Yeah, I don't know why he's like making these threats at me as well, but
Someone needs
more
to break
stuff
that
for the
man's-
lawyer.
Break
Oh,
that
no,
man's
I agree,
dry
dude.
spell.
Here he says,
Knock his
"Who
face
told
out.
you?" Like as if he's the first person. Like, bro, I got doxxed months ago. You didn't like this shit's been out. Like,
Can Dan and I talk to him?
I don't even
I mean,
want to
I
talk
would
to him.
encourage people to generally ignore him. But yeah, he just
No,
posted
that's the
this today.
thing. I hate talking to him, Edward. He just talks about like.
I was joking.
Well, I'm saying in general, like Rich is more fun to talk to than a guy who just rants about race all day. I hate that.
I miss Rich
What do the
already.
comments say on that? What do the comments say on that video?
Some Dunkin' Donuts on George Street.
He's narrating it.
Yes. He's pretending to be yes.
Hey, this is insane. This is insane, man. This guy had dreams about you. You got fucking dreams. It's just insane. He's literally fucking insane. What the fuck?
Yes. Like
fuck me, mate. What a fucking crazy cunt, mate. Jesus Christ.
How psycho. This is like what Grossly did to
Mate. What is going on, man? What is going on? Sorry, I still can't get over it. I still can't get over it. Like,
I did
I
report it.
can't get over it. When I watched that documentary, I just can't get over that he led with the idea that he had dreams about you, and that was like some valid argument as to why it was okay to contact you. Like,
Yeah, it's
what
like, oh,
is
this
that
is a stalker
about?
behavior.
What is
This
that?
is a stalker behavior. Yeah, Grossly, you made yourself look like a fucking idiot by allying with this
Can we
obvious
see
stalker.
the 5 comments? Can we see the 5 comments on the
Yeah,
video?
let's do the 5 comments are. Okay.
Yeah, go on.
Dunkin' Donuts.
Not the porn tabs on the left in the
On
beginning of the video.
Ah,
I think I saw that.
Wait,
I think I saw that.
It's open. What?
There's a weird living next to a psychiatric center.
Jesus,
Let me
mate.
slow mo it around.
Fucking madness, mate. Jesus
And he
Christ.
knows I go to Dunkin', but he thinks he's doxing. He's doing this. He thinks he's doxing me. Like, but this has already happened. That's why I stream. That's why I stream outside. I didn't start doing that until I got doxed.
Oh, wait. I missed the porn tab.
Yeah. Wait.
I know. I don't see it either.
No, it was right there. It was just right there.
Oops. What the fuck? I just Googled an apostrophe. What? I didn't see it.
Oh, it was. I think it was.
Wait.
Oh, is it on these bits in between? When he had different, on the left-hand side there.
Oh, I see. Like
that
that looks like a
porn?
leg. That looks like a leg. Hold up.
Report that video, dude.
Yeah. I'm gonna report it again. Not that YouTube ever does anything except fuck my channel over constantly and lets these fucking assholes like get away with everything. I don't get it, YouTube. Get a grip, YouTube. I'm taking it down.
God, what a piece of shit, dude. Like a fucking, like a useless human
What is
being.
harassment?
Yeah.
No,
It's madness, mate.
sexual content, maybe.
You can flag it again. You can do it multiple
It's probably not going to work. It's probably not going to work because it's just like, because it's on the side, it's like censored essentially. So it's probably not going to work. But it's worth trying. But I don't think it's going to work, though.
Don't say doxing. Be like, my stalker is releasing my personal info. It sounds better.
That's what doxing is.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the fucking.
I agree with Dan. Like, say he's releasing, he's purposefully harassing me. No, go for harassment. Go for harassment. Go for harassment. Yeah.
He's harassing.
Or would you prefer her ass in you?
Harassing. I mean, it's so obvious. If a human looks at this, it's obviously someone posting my address. My stalker ducks in my home where I get coffee. He's harassing me.
Your profile picture is making me feel weird, Magnum.
Remove.
It's a picture of balls.
Boom. Wait, what's the picture of balls?
Magnum's profile picture is just a picture of balls.
Oh, interesting. Okay. All right. Yeah, I know. I don't even know why he's like, he fell out with Grace, and then this random, like, it's like, bro, you got nothing on me. You literally got triggered and released all the, like, shit you had on me, like, instantly, like, over nothing. You could have teased that out and really fucked with me, but you're fucking too stupid. But I don't know. How do we feel about people, like, fundraising him to go fight Ben? Like, what the fuck?
Oh, I'm all for it. I'm all for it. That's hilarious.
Would a fight Ben? Yeah, I would. But I'm not going to send anything, but I would like.
Right. I'm conflicted because, like, part of me wants them to just get a taste of their own medicine and get what, like, yeah, you fucked with a crazy person to fuck with me, and now they're crazy, and this is going to be directed at you for years. He got obsessed with me over nothing.
How did D-Dog get his charge? Can we throw a charge on this man?
I know. I'm very curious. I filed an FBI cyber stalking thing. I should probably like check in again. It's
what all info did you give him?
I'm already doxxed. Everyone knows. Like, and I don't give a fuck. Yeah, come kill me. I'll go to heaven. Bye bye. I don't care. Okay, I don't care.
Don't say that. Don't say that.
Okay, I do care. I don't want to die. Don't kill me. I would prefer if people don't come to kill me. But yeah, my shit's out there. It is what it is. Like, I mean, like, people, if someone's crazy and shows up at my house, that fucking sucks. But
can your brother get a gun?
Like,
can your brother get a gun?
Yeah, but unfortunately, my brother's just talking about moving out, which like kind of just pisses me off.
Have you got a gun?
Wow, thanks for
She can't
pretty
get
rough
one, but
neighborhood.
Your brother should get one.
Mm-hmm.
Have you got a gun? Get one.
I can't because I'm too crazy.
Can your brother get one?
Yeah, he could legally, but I also like don't really want him to have one.
Go to Walmart and get a gun.
He wouldn't hurt anyone, but I just worry we're both just.
They actually don't sell guns in Walmart anymore. Misconception.
Well, you think he might shoot you?
Well, no. I think he might. I don't know. We both have like had psychotic experiences, so I worried like he had a gun, and like if I had a gun, like come on, there's a reason why these laws exist, you know.
I honestly,
okay, fair enough.
Don't you live in kind of a black neighborhood? Your stalker would be scared to go there anyway.
Oh yeah, true. Yeah, he would. Oh my god, that's true. That's fair. I am protected by being super surrounded by black people that he hates.
The black diaspora.
Exactly.
Pavilion. I think her stalker would win. I personally think, and maybe this is a little motivation to him.
No,
I think her stalker would beat Ben up.
He's a sturdy dude who like chops logs and does physical labor all day. Ben doesn't even roll a cigarette.
He's got tiny little piggy hands.
Well, yeah,
Like,
I'm not saying he's like this fit guy, but objectively, Ben is
He
like
goes,
not.
Ben's all bark, no bite. Yeah, 100%. Yeah.
I would put my money on Stalker. I would 100% put my money on Stalker.
Don't even flirt like who would win. They're both pieces of shit. And Stalker's a
Well, yeah,
pussy,
no
too.
one would be a winner, but he would go beat up or kill Ben and get arrested. Bada bing, bada boom.
Stalker's
Bye,
like, oh, I'm not fat. I have a barrel chest. I'm like, no.
Oh
you're
yeah,
fucking
that was
fat,
such
dude.
cope. Yeah, he's so insecure. He literally said that he's like, he's dead ass. Like, oh yeah. He makes it so much worse for himself by the way he responds. It's like, yeah, hashtag relatable, but I'm not as bad as him. All height and no weight. Pretty much, yeah. It's like just being tall, it actually puts you at a you fall over or they just, I don't know. It's like,
if you know how to
really
grapple, it's easy to get inside a tall person.
Yeah.
If you know that shit.
Yeah.
What happened?
But even with someone like Ben, though, he strikes me as slow and not necessarily well versed in how to fight. So it doesn't really matter how big you are. If you don't know how to fight, you're basically fucked, really.
That too. Yeah, my stalker has gotten in hundreds of fights, he says, and is very violent.
He said.
I actually doubt that. I doubt that. I doubt that as well.
I'm sure he's bragging, but I don't doubt that he's physically violent.
No.
He might be, yeah. But I doubt that he's like constantly getting in fights and stuff.
He spent time in jail for it, and I think there's some shit with his ex. Like,
Has he really,
know.
though?
I mean, he's unhinged. Of course, it surprised you to think of him as
Do you
being
have
violent?
his full name?
Does he
It's Matthew. It's Matthew Hillier, isn't it?
I messaged his mom. I messaged his mom.
There was a guy in the chat that said Matthew Hillier.
Yeah, I saw it yesterday. Matthew Hillier is his name, I think.
Claire, Nova Scotia is what the person in the chat said.
Yeah. I saw that.
And we have like his relatives' face. I messaged his mom and just said, like, just so you know, like your son has been escalating recently and he's been harassing me for years and I'm getting really concerned. And the bitch blocked me.
Well,
but like, it's a mom. They're gonna not want to bleep bad things, and she financially supports him. Like,
and he talks shit about her like all the time.
She shouldn't. I wish she had like responded so I could show her. I have all the proof that he's been doing this, and he knows. He writes in the emails, I know you do not want me to contact you, but I can't stop. These dreams won't stop. I need to see you. I need to touch you. I need to kiss you. I went through the emails for the confused people. Like, for fuck's sake. Yeah. But the falling out with the Thorpes was like, all right, have fun at work, and I'm off tomorrow too. If you want to do something, maybe.
Nice to meet you.
All right. Bye. And then there were three. Yeah, I'm glad I came back. I wasn't gonna. I rage ended, but no, I'm glad I came back, and it was some people came on. That was a nice interaction. I don't know. Is there anything else you guys want to look at or review?
I kind of you did pretty good doing the gaming thing. If you ever decide to do that, like start a Twitch or something like that, like a chill stream.
Dude, well, my financial situation is going to change. I always forget this. It will change in the near-ish future, and I'll be able to get like cool shit like that, like a gaming system. And
well, I mean, you did pretty good just with like the stuff on YouTube.
Yeah, maybe all right.
That was entertaining.
Maybe to hit, we'll go to aim for like the 2-hour mark, and maybe we'll wind it down with a YouTube game.
Oh, do that. Yeah, we could do commentary with that.
Yeah. Okay. I'm good with that.
Oh, quick music recommendation. Some band called the Lambrinis.
Lambrini. Is they a British band?
I'd have to double check. I don't know, but
because Lambrini is like a really cheap version of like champagne, you might say, in the UK. It's like really cheap. It's what people when they're 14. It's what people got when they were 14 and go to a park and get drunk.
They might be British. I couldn't tell. I just heard some of their stuff, but they're pretty cool. Kind of a.
We used to have a joke where we'd call each other Lambrini piss lips and stuff like that when we were younger. because it's one of them drinks that's like well known for being a cheapo drink. It's like, you know, like cheap ciders. I don't know if you have them in the UK, in the America, but like we got cheap ciders over here called like White Lightning and all this stuff. They're like 7-8% in a massive bottle, and it's like free quid to get one. It's like super cheap, and it's like the bottom of the barrel shit. It's like bottom of the barrel shit.
Our beer equivalent to that would be like Coors Light, which is like alcoholic water, basically, which tastes amazing. It tastes like after a long day of hard work, and you like water, like you can drink Coors and not.
But that's like an actual brand. Well, I'm talking about this like super cheap shit. It's like super cheap.
We have Skull.
Like you can't get this on draft. You cannot get this on. You can't get this at a pub on draft. This is like specifically in bottles because it's like literally it's the dregs. It's the dregs of what they do with proper cider, like the real cider that they sell. It's like the dregs at the bottom of it. Like
we used to do it was a Skull vodka that was cheap, and then we had Admiral Nelson. Skull. Then Admiral Nelson, which was like a cheap type of like rum. Actually, no, it was a whiskey. God, it's been so long.
Yeah, we got loads of really cheapo, horrible alcohol in the UK. We got this stuff called Special Brew. It's beer. It's like a beer, but it's 8 or 9% beer, and it's hot. It's disgusting, mate. It's so fucking horrible. It's hard to drink. It's so fucking disgusting.
I wonder.
But it's like really cheap, and like a lot of homeless people buy it because it's like because it's known for being so strong and so cheap. That's why.
There should be a beer called like Druid Brew.
I mean, there is stuff like that in the UK. There's like Hobgoblin. There's like Hobgoblin, and like they're all like ales and stuff, but they're actually kind of upmarket. They're kind of upmarket stuff.
Like IPG stuff.
Yeah, like IPA, like.
Oh yeah, IPA. God.
Yeah, that kind of stuff. What the fuck is this? What is this?
Is this Hellraiser?
It's some like mold a face game.
Oh yeah,
it's kind of satisfying with the headphones. I kind of like this sound effect. I'm getting like ASMR.
Oh my god.
Have you got to aim it at the card and try and fire it at the card or something? Like what?
I don't know.
I don't understand what's happening right now.
Oh, cool.
Cool.
You're like.
I feel like if you poke that thing too hard, it's gonna get pissed off.
Oh.
Oh my god.
I feel like this is like, you know, the kid from Toy Story that like abuses his toys.
Oh, Sid.
The next door neighbor. This is like that.
Oh, they cleaned it up a little.
Oh, it's like a Mr. Potato Head.
Oh, he looks like that guy from REM.
Michael Stipe or Zorro or Zorro Stipe.
Losing my religion.
Oh God, I remember that.
Now he's Zorro.
Oh wow.
Is
that Lego?
Blackface. Oopsie.
Whoopsie.
Oopsie daisy. All right.
Is that Lego hair?
Ooh.
No, it's like a hat, isn't it? It's not a hat.
Cute.
No, it was in the lower left.
Oh, I didn't see.
Yeah.
What the fuck is this shit, man? This is fucking weird as fuck. What is this?
I feel like this is like something for like a 2-year-old.
Yeah, this is like a YouTube game. I didn't even know these existed.
Yeah, this is my new
Parking
thing.
Jam.
Is doing stupid YouTube games. That's
Dude.
how we do the outro. Okay.
Parking Jam,
It's
Ruby.
virtual.
You need to learn how to get your license. So yeah,
I have car trauma. Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe this will help me work through it.
You have to face it. Get the blackface thing off the screen.
This music, man. What is this fucking music, man?
I don't know that.
It's like some fucking electro swing or some shit.
Yeah, there it is.
Whee! See, I rocket driving.
What is this?
Wow, dude,
I should get a license just for that. I think.
Yeah, that's exactly how the licenses are.
This is cracking me up, man. This is so fucking bizarre. I have no idea.
I
what
want to do the
point this is.
dessert one. Oh yeah, there's like
It is a dessert wine.
Oh gosh.
dessert DIY. Yummy.
Oh, this is good. Oh, I like this.
Yeah.
You got it bad. You got it bad. Today's sponsor.
Jello.
Ooh.
Oh yeah.
Hello.
Always room.
Look at my Jello, bitch.
Oh yeah, baby. Always room for Jello, baby.
Yeah, my little Jellos out. You want to see them wiggle?
Ooh.
Oh yeah.
Ooh, scissor.
You really turned that shit upside down.
Scissor. Scissor.
Woohoo. Great.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Get that fucking. I don't even know what that is. What is that,
Oh.
Get that jizz on there.
Oh, this is what I want to do to certain people.
Yeah, mash it up.
Oh, yeah.
Mash it up.
Well, I didn't know it was gonna take that direction, but ooh, this is what I want. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
This is
I
weird.
want like an ASMR game. Is there like an ASMR game? I like that one that has sound effect. Wait, ASMR game.
I think you're just gonna go to videos.
Probably, but I'm gonna
Well, yeah, I'd imagine so.
yeah, fuck. There's no way to like search games.
Just go
I
back
didn't
to
even
the
know
game.
YouTube had games. This is just like so
we found
bizarre
that
to
out.
me.
Yeah, we found it
All
out
right, so
maybe.
here.
Tall
What is
Man
this
Run.
gingerbread man? The orange gingerbread man
Yeah.
on the top
that
left.
was
What
fun.
the fuck is that?
Tall Man Run. It's Ben Thorpe.
Ben Thorpe versus my stalker. Tall Man Run.
What is this?
Ooh, hurdles, nice. I used to run hurdles.
This is so weird. It's like them games that you see that on ads on Twitter or some shit.
This is my new direction. Is I'm just gonna play games like this and just
Whoa.
like barely say anything. Is my new direction.
What are you doing?
You want this Thorpe was
Oh,
a
look at
YouTuber
that.
for my channel. Get ready for the gaming era. I fucked that one.
It's awful. This is terrible.
There has to,
actually-
she was playing a race car game the other day.
Oh yeah, what was? I want to play a different game.
It's gotta be. Oh yeah,
Is
race
it that
car.
race
Oh,
car
I think it's this
thing?
one. This was the one. I think.
Look at this.
Oh hell yeah!
Oh, nice.
Oh, drum and bass. Let's go.
Right?
Oh yeah, look at this, like,
I'm from the
Oh, yeah.
country that drum and bass was invented.
Boom, baby.
It's actually pretty good. This is pretty good.
rock, Planet Rock.
This reminds me of, do you remember Sonic 2?
I don't know.
You remember Sonic 2, the bonus levels in Sonic 2 where you go like up and down the half pipe and you have to collect all the balls and shit? Yo, this is insane! Oh, you
Oh,
get
yeah,
rammed
avoid
up
the
the
balls.
arse, mate.
Avoid the
I don't have
balls.
places. Wait, no!
Oh,
You fucked, mate. You're
Why did you do
absolutely
this?
fucked.
okay. Pick up speed.
I don't. Okay, here we go.
There we go.
There we go.
Avoid the balls.
Whee!
I know it's very hard for you, Ruby, but you've got to avoid the balls.
Yeah, go around the
I'm
balls.
trying.
I know you've struggled with that in your life, but you've got to try and avoid the balls, okay?
Right. Ooh, money.
Yeah. This shit is so funny, man. Holy shit. This is so
I'm a
weird.
fire starter.
This is my niche.
Twisted fire starter.
Wow, I'm surprised you know that song. I didn't realize that
what?
went over to the US. I didn't realize
No,
that went over to the
dude.
US.
Stevie
Dude,
said
Prodigy?
music.
No,
Like,
Prodigy was huge. in the
Yeah.
Really? Wow, I didn't
my
know
older
that.
brother loved that song.
Break the pressure. Don't blame a game on pressure. Psycho
Breathe the pressure. Wow.
Yeah, Battle the Land.
Yeah, I just thought I thought they probably went over to the US. I just didn't think they were big. I didn't think they were big in the US.
No, they were. Yeah, for a hot minute they were.
Yeah, they were. Obviously, they're really big in the UK. Like
Them and
they're huge in the UK.
the Chemical Brothers were huge too.
Yeah, Chemical Brothers are amazing. Yeah.
Yeah. Back when I was clock rocking.
Oh.
Yeah, come on. Yeah. That's right, little bitch. Oh. Get it in, get it in. Oh. This music, man. This is getting me so much.
Sunday. It's a fun day. All together. Together. Sunshine.
This is
and a
way
hot
cooler.
dog in a bun.
Oh.
Candles on fire. Pyromaniac. That's my desire.
These bars are tight. These bars are tight, man.
Sometimes I have them, and sometimes I don't. Okay. Oh. I went out with rage and my bad. I get it in my head and it makes me feel sad. I apologize quickly and earnestly, trying to get them back. So fiercely, fiercely aspiring, fiercely afire.
Off the dome, off the dome. Bam, 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 bam. This is hilarious, man. Holy shit.
Head to head. I've been right out. I'm roasted. In my feelings. They want to take. Alright. It gets stupid at a certain point. I'm running out of steam.
But
yeah, that was good. I'm glad I came back. I'm glad I came back and did the show. It was overall it was a good show. I'm glad there's like some spiciness, like whatever. It's the internet, that's part of the whole vibe. You know, I shouldn't have rage quit because now it's in two separate things, but whatever. That's part of the drama, okay? And I don't even have to cultivate it. I just am it, unfortunately. I'm working on it.
I am the drama.
So, I guess fucking so. All right. Any final words?
I
mean, you don't have to have final words. It's a stream. I don't know why I said that. Anyway, thank you for coming on, Stevie. Always. And Based Centrist, happy to have you on. It's been a while. I was like, when was the last time we talked? And I think it was our last time.
Probably like a month or two ago. It's been a while. Yeah, it's been a little while.
And I want to reconnect with some of the other topics I'm interested in and kind of like start moving away from the Thorpe shit, the stalker shit. It's just so hot now. I can't not talk about it. But I'm really hoping to move away from it once this settles down after Vegas. I think it's going to be different vibes. I'm hoping.
Yeah.
Insane.
Well, I'm looking forward to the Vegas. I'm looking forward to the Vegas stuff. I'm looking forward to watching that. And you know, if you want to get me on again, like if you want to have some React stuff, I'm up to for doing some React stuff or whatever.
Yeah.
You know, maybe we can figure something out behind the scenes. But yeah, I'm looking forward to coming on again. But thank you for having me as well. It's been good.
Yeah, and thanks everyone for tuning in. And have a lovely evening.
Bye bye.
Ciao,
Good night.
Bellas. Good night.